That means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And off to Walker from the gun. And he's going to have this out and across midfield, partner, to the 48. And gain 11 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Go play action here. It's Milrow.
Oh, the ball is out!
Picked up by the 49ers. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The 49ers parlay the turnover into a lead. York tacks on that extra point. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Pistol now for Milrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Milrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Milrow throwing on third down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Big game downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
First down throw here from Milrow. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down. Shotgun now for Milrow. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks making a one-point game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and get him running.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now. Purdy bails out of the pocket quick. Completes it downfield to Pearson. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. This is Cox going right back to Pearson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the 49ers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Seahawks 7. Cade York.
On now is York to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Milroe. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They're in long for him here. He's trying to go deep again. And this is intercepted. And the 49ers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They stick with McCaffrey. He cuts it back right. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down throw by Purdy. Throws caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Leaning back motions right. Shotgun snap for Purdy. The stop was made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
From the gun is Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 7.
On now is York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing here, Milrow. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. We'll air it out on 3rd. In the hands of Fulton, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
10 at the 47-yard line.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Second and 10. No road to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Justin Reed has the INT. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. That one stopped by Upton Stout.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, here's Milrow. This is Cup. That's Cup. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
That's good.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Finds Cup once more. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Seahawks chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going run again with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And send a receiver left. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
First down, Purdy to throw. Pearsall on the slant. Running in the red zone. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 14.
On now is York to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. From the gun, Milroe. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Absolutely fires this one right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 1-score game before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it.
I can feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it. It overwhelmed there and led to the block.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Isaac Gorindo to return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now Purdy. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
On 3rd down, Purdy. It's complete. This is Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Tight end going in motion here. Now it's Purdy. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. To the air on 3rd and long. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And this one doesn't go far. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. New York knocks it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. He puts some juice on a deep throw. This is caught inside the 15. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Window to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Niners to the line. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Play action now. Purdy. Finds a seam down the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
38-yard line.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 46-yard line.
Purdy on the play action. Right downfield to Olave. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Purdy to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
They put a receiver in motion right. Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Completed to his running back. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's second and 20. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Hits his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid third down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
To the air again, Purdy. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. Look good on the point after. And the 49ers push their lead to 18. Now it's York to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Give up the gut to Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. Milrow from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Deommodore Lenoir. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Purdy on first down. Has him on a quick hitter. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. On the gun is Purdy. Down to the 10. Pass is cut at the 9. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Running back sent in motion. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again. Now it's York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
This is Cox. That's Cox. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First down throw here from Milroe. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Milroe. This is a heater going deep. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Milroe. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 32. Throwing here, Milroe. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10, Milroe to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup, and that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Walker running right. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks who have possession. They've got a lot of work to do, Brock. They are in a massive hole. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying with Walker. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
'49ers into the dime defensively, third down. Pistol now for Milrow. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And a couple of really good plays Brock made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's fourth and pretty far. Desperation time here. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. Oh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Window to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. And I'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Running back sent in motion left. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Man in motion here. On third down, Purdy. It's caught. Pearson has it. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Robinson sent in motion left. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Short pass, Bryant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's second and inches. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And that's that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to him. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And now they face second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Purdy to throw it. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Walker now from the gun. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Now it's Milrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Milrow throwing on third down. Completes, it's Horton. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Milrow from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Second and 10.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
This is Walker on second. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Third and long. Here's Milrow. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Milroe now to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. Milroe with it on first. Into the hands of Horton, complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Sticking to the air here. He rolls to his right. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points.
Hey, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some can do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
So now a 2-point try coming from Milroe and the Seahawks.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's in for 2. So the progress is being made. The lead drops down now to 11. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And the 49ers are going to get this kick. They're going to hang on for the win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First and 10 from the 43. A run with McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Seattle.